March 3rd, 2024 lesson. We'll just play the swing through. It's a better swing. Okay. I like the way you activate that lower body on the way down. Watch this as we go through here. See how the lower body kicks in early? Like that. Okay, so let's break it down here a bit. Okay, so this position is quite good. It's very good. Look, and the head hasn't moved at all. The butt is creeping away very gently. Okay, so you get it to this is your top position, which is quite good also. Okay. So you got probably enough depth. I like the way the arm is relatively on the swing plane. The shaft definitely is on the swing plane. At some point we should work on getting the hands a little higher, so that the classic top position has the little hole between your arms will be over your deltoid. That'll just kind of help the angle of approach, but it's not causing any great trauma. I wouldn't address it now at all. I'd get the other things cleaned up and then worry about a higher hands later. Okay, so at this point you've already started leaving the butt board. So so at this point your belt buckle is going to the ball, and this is outside your toe line significantly. Okay, it might be a little better, but maybe it's just because there's more flex here. When you started, there was a hole between your knees and all. So then okay. So little things there that add up, and when we come down, we only get further from the butt board. So at impact, on this one you hit it off the toe. Impact, we're now 4 inches away. The hands are, the shaft started on that yellow line, so it's a little steep there. That's probably why you're hitting it off the toe, and all. But the good news is now you're seeing, some clearing of the lower body. Unfortunately, you can't clear too much because that left hip socket's in the way. Okay, now when you come through, see this? See how your right knee penetrates out there, and all the good ones, and I'll give you a separate video that shows Max Homa what the knees do, but in reality, from this top position, this knee goes along this line. If the knee's going on that line, then the left cheek has to be going back at impact. Okay, so we start out with the left knee getting over the toe line, and then when we come back, the right knee kind of jets out to the toe line, and shortly after impact, it's going beyond the toe line. So to me, I would think about refining that knee action and the foot action, and see, as you come through, you never get to the inside of your right foot. So you go like this, and then you just go to the toe. So going to the toe just pushes that thing up, that knee up over the toe line. So in reality, you'll see in the video of Homa, they roll that foot, and then after impact, then it gets to the toe, but it's all, the right foot is sitting on that right instep. You know, that separate video will show you. So I just think if you clean up that foot action and knee action, you know, you're close. Now, when you come down, ideally we want that shaft on the forearm, right? So this is better. You started, it was almost vertical, by the way. So this is infinitely better, quite a bit better. But the club head still works its way outside the body, the hands, and we want it just inside the hands. Okay. Now, here's the deal. It's not precisely right, but you can play with this. Okay. And you know, that's why I say that, you know, you're almost close enough, and at this point, I would refocus your attention on the body movement, the lower body movement, the foot and the knee action, which will dictate what the hips do. So that's what I do. You know, I'd almost kind of live with, you know, slightly steep, but better. And, you know, so top position, your head's rotated, your shoulder is working nicely under your chin. Got a little breakdown there, but it's not catastrophic. So this is a very strong top position. Now, you know, you were thinking your hands can get a little higher, but as long as that shoulder gets behind the ball, and yours is, it doesn't matter how high your hands are. It's just, once we get everything straightened out, we may want to go for a higher hands at the top. That'll just allow that club to drop a little more inside, and you know, you'll have better depth at the top also. But for now, it's fine. So now, then, as you come down, there's really, you know, okay. So that left lower leg has a nice angle, and then it gets vertical pretty quickly. So there's a weight shift there, and then the right knee, you know, it actually kicks out of the monitor. We want it more going in that direction of the other knee, and then, you know, you're worried about the flip, but the flip isn't that severe. So here's impact position. Your hands are leading, or at least even with the ball, and they keep going, and the hands kind of arc inside. You know, the mad flippers will have this thing, the shaft vertical at this point. This is pretty good, and good to release the right side. So flipping isn't a problem for you. You know, maybe at the tail end when we're fine tuning, but I would not give any second thought to it. That's fine. See how the straight right arm? It's really good. Arms are extended almost in the tug of war position at this point. Yeah, so you finish in great position. You don't really have the belt buckle. Here, watch. There's a little camera movement, but you can figure it out. See, at this point, watch his right foot. See it roll? See it roll? It's rolling, and then shortly after impact, it goes to his, but that right knee is going towards the target. See that? There's no question in my mind. Yeah. And I'm